July 16, 1935, world's first parking meter installed. The world's first parking meter, known as Parkometer No. 1, is installed on the southeast corner of what was then 1st Street and Robinson Avenue in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma on this day in 1935. The parking meter was the brainchild of a man named Carl C. McGee, who moved to Oklahoma City from New Mexico in 1927. McGee had a colorful past. As a reporter for an Albuquerque newspaper, he had played a pivotal role in uncovering the so-called Teapot Dome scandal, named for the Teapot Dome oil field in Wyoming, in which Albert B. Fall, then Secretary of the Interior, was convicted of renting government lands to oil companies in return for personal loans and gifts. He also wrote a series of articles exposing corruption in the New Mexico court system, and was tried and acquitted of manslaughter after he shot at one of the judges targeted in the series during an altercation at a Las Vegas hotel. By the time McGee came to Oklahoma City to start a newspaper, the Oklahoma News, his new hometown shared a common problem with many of America's urban areas: a lack of sufficient parking space for the rapidly increasing number of automobiles crowding into the downtown business district each day. Asked to find a solution to the problem, McGee came up with the Parkometer. The first working model went on public display in early May 1935, inspiring immediate debate over the pros and cons of coin-regulated parking. Indignant opponents of the meters considered paying for parking un-American, as it forced drivers to pay what amounted to a tax on their cars, depriving them of their money without due process of law. Despite such opposition, the first meters were installed by the Dual Parking Meter Company beginning in July 1935. They cost a nickel an hour, and were placed at 20-foot intervals along the curb that corresponded to spaces painted on the pavement. McGee's invention caught on quickly. Retailers loved the meters, as they encouraged a quick turnover of cars, and potential customers and drivers were forced to accept them as a practical necessity for regulating parking. By the early 1940s, there were more than 140,000 parking meters operating in the United States. Today, Parkometer No. 1 is on display in the Statehood Gallery of the Oklahoma Historical Society.